The Permapipe Division of WhiteCo, Sovereign Bank, TRW Ross Gear Division, the Video Movie Center, and Winfrey's Roan Jewelry.
It's 21-0 against White County.
Donnie Self to kick off. Sims and Frazier deep. Self comes forward, kicks it high. It'll go about the same distance it's been going, 14 and drop. Picked up on the 15 by Sims, cuts it in on the 24 to the 25 to the 27 and knocked down close to the 28. So the kick is high, don't go a whole lot of distance, and the return is up close to the 28-yard line where it'll be spotted 1st and 10.
And White County operating out of that split back veer offense. Their quarterback, 3-year starter Brad Frazier, just a junior. Halfbacks will be Mark Frazier and Lee Sims.
And they've got a slot with the split backs. Brad Frazier calling signals. Now he splits his other end out to the left. Long count, take it, run the dive, and bang, hit by Scott Ogle. That linebacker really came up and knocked him down on the 29. He got a yard. Scott Ogle, the linebacker, stuck number 32. I think it was Sims that carried it. He got a yard.
Bruce, coming into this football game, Ogle led the team in tackles with 46, 25 main hits, 21 assists. The second leading tackler on the team, his partner at linebacker, Brian Clemens, 32 tackles, 16 main hits, 16 assists.
Same set. Veer set. Brad Frazier takes it and runs a dive, looks for a hot pass over the middle, caught up on the 37-yard line, a yard short of a first down as they run the hot pass to their tight end. That would be Bart Walker that caught that football up on the 37 where he's a yard short. 3rd and 1.
Zach Manier coming under Walker, turning him an absolute flip short of the first down yardage, and the quarterback, Brad Frazier, doing a good job of faking, hid behind the tackle and popped up with the little hot pass. 3rd down and short yardage.
They need a yard. They got to go to the 38. Ledman jumps in some gaps in there. Frazier sends a man in motion. Long count, and they run it, and he's got a first down to the 40 to the 43 and knocked down up on the 44. Sent a man in motion, and then he cut it up and followed the man in motion off his right guard and got a first down to the 44, 1st and 10. 21-0. Sparta with the football, and we get late in the 3rd quarter with 3:07.
Terry Stafford, not many first downs for White County tonight.
That was White County's second first down of the night. They had one in the first half. That's their initial first down in the second half with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. And a wide out to the left and one to the right. Ball on the 44. Run the dive option, and they keep it, and they pitch it, and they knock him down back on the 40. And he almost got away and got to the 41, and there's a flag in the middle of the field. Usually where you see holding. There's been a lot of holding penalties tonight, and I think we got another one.
Check Bruce, that one was a long way away from the play. Holding is the call against White County. Steve Nixon, the umpire, making the call against J.J. Morris, the starter at left guard for White County. It looked like he was holding Brian Clemens. And the mark-off going to be against Sparta.
Let's see if they accept the penalty or take the play. Well, let's see here now. The option was negative yardage from the 41. The penalty will go from the 41 to the 31. So they take the penalty from where he got knocked down at. So actually that'll wind up close to a 15-yard penalty, about a 13-yard penalty. 3-yard loss and a 10-yard penalty. Ball back on the 31 now. They started on the 44. They've got to go down to our 46. And they're in a shotgun. Shotgun set. Now they move one of the backs up to a slot, and the other one in motion, and no running backs except the slot quarterback. Screen pass over here to the right. Caught on the 28, knocked down on the 30. He lost a yard. He might have said he got to the 30 and a half. No gain. They run a little screen pass out there to Brian Lee. So Sparta pulling out all kinds of maneuvers to try to get something established on their offense, and none of it's working.
Bentley, Skullroot, Clemens, meeting that play before it had any kind of chance to develop. And the Lebanon defense, once again, having another solid effort out there, keeping White County bottled up in their own territory.
1:40 and the clock running in the third quarter. 21 Lebanon, Sparta 0. District game next week, Gallatin in Gallatin. Snap back, Frazier. Here comes a rush. Screen in the middle. It's up in the air. It's dropped. They're trying to screen. Lebanon had it pretty well covered. Tim Hicks, the tackle, was trying to get over there, and he was over there, and the pass was intended for, I think, number 20, Brian Lee again, and he just simply dropped that football where it's third down and long yardage. Third down and 24.
Bruce, good pressure by the linebacker, Brian Clemens. As Frazier, the quarterback, was dropping, trying to set the screen, Clemens was going after him and made contact just as the football was released.
So the clock is stopped with 1:24 to play in the third, 21-0. Out of the huddle, Sparta sends a couple of wideouts. They're running out of a shotgun set. They've run out of just about everything except a normal offense here tonight. They send a man over to the three people to the left, back to pass. Frazier looking over the middle, intercepted. Stone, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6. Touchdown, Lebanon. 48-yard touchdown return, Damon Stone.
Damon Stone's fourth interception of the year, his longest return, and the second time we have returned one for a touchdown this season. Damon Stone, 48 yards with the interception of the Brad Frazier pass attempt. Tim Hicks will snap it. Joe Gardner will put it down for Greg Triplett.
27-0. Our defense picks one off and runs it all away. Snap down. Gardner puts it down. Triplett kicks it long and high. And that's 4 straight. 28-0. Lebanon leads. 1:11 to play. Third quarter. 30 seconds and we'll come back.
Lebanon leads 28-0.
Donnie Self to kick off again. For the 5th time tonight, he comes forward and he kicks it, and he kicks this one a little bit deeper and a little longer, and it'll go to the 3, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and knocked down by Bentley on the 15 with a little help from his friends. One of them, Zach Manier. That kick was actually returned by number 33, and I don't have a 33, Tommy Bryant, so it was brought back from the 3 to the 15.
And Alan Bentley staying with the return man, doing a good job of hanging in there against those fakes. Bentley with the main hit on that tackle. Good coverage downfield by the senior, Alan Bentley.
Ball on the 15. We're less than a minute in the third quarter. And they stay in that shotgun with a wide out to the right, one to the left. Snap back. They'll hand it off to the running back, Frazier. He'll get a little yardage. He got 4 to the 19, maybe to the 20, and got 5. Let's give him 5. They snapped it back to the quarterback who's in a shotgun, and he handed to one of his running backs, Frazier, and he got 5 yards to the 20, where it's 2nd and 5. 28-0. DeMont Stone just ran 48 yards with an interception. Sparta late getting a player into the game with a play. The clock down to 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. I don't know whether they'll get another playoff or not. They don't really seem to care. They're coming slowly to the line. It's 2-1, and they won't get it off. There's the end of the third quarter. The score, Lebanon 28, Sparta 0. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter in third.
White County came into this game 0-5 overall, 0-2 in District 7 AAA. Lebanon 4-1 overall, 1-1 in the district, in a game that everybody around here is anxious to find out about. That Riverdale-Cookeville game being played tonight, I believe, up on the turf at Tennessee Tech. Waiting to see what could happen with that game tonight. And Bruce, here we go. Oh, the game's in Murfreesboro. Okay. I knew it was on turf somewhere.
All right, up to the line. Fourth quarter just starting. They send their tight end from the left and put him to the right. 2 wideouts to the left. They run Frazier, and he cut it in, got about 2 yards. Looked like he was going to get more than that. A couple of defensive backs knocked him down. Zach Vanier, Carlos Kendall, and maybe Brian Clemens, a linebacker. He got to the 23, got 3 yards. It's 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2, they got to go to the 25.
Bruce, it's good to see our coaches still in it. Randall Hutto, Bob Dillard still working with their position people. Hutto, who coaches the defensive ends, Dillard coaching the linebackers, telling their guys to come off those blocks and go to the football.
And Sparta down 28-0, and they really huddle up slowly, and they just barely break out of the huddle for you. They send a man in motion, and they're probably going to follow that man with Frazier. Let's see. No, they run a quick sweep, try to get outside, and did. Frazier's got good speed. 35-yard line, close, and a 1st down. They say 33 is knee touch. They run a quick sweep. Actually, that's the first time they've run that play. They were sending the man in motion, run a quick pitch to Frazier. Knee touched on the 32.5, 1st down.
Running away from the motion. 3 times they'd run that play previously. They have run the power behind that motion man. They came with Frazier on the quick pitch, Skullroot chasing, and Tracy Corley coming up and making the play from the secondary.
10:50 to play in this football game. A couple of wideouts to the right. Frazier calling signals. Sends his tight end to the left again. Takes it, runs that quick sweep back to this side. Kendall played it well, makes the tackle, and then